There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Hey everybody, welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bach, and this is take 2 of us trying to communicate with spirits. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties today with Facebook. That same thing happened earlier today on my radio show. It stopped prematurely, and it was really confusing. I'm not quite sure what had happened, but there certainly seems to be a lot of technical stuff that seems to be happening on my end lately, and that's very frustrating, but what can you do, right? I mean, technology and all that. So I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. In Minnesota, it's been an incredible weather day, meaning that it's been extraordinarily warm. It's just been really, really nice, very calm. Over here, we ended up having the REM pod and the flashlight go off right away at the same time. It hasn't done so since. So I'm not quite sure if we're going to get any more tonight, but that was pretty cool. We have over here 3 words: Solran, Scent, C-E-N-T, and Speak, S-P-E-A-K. So, you know, that's kind of what we got on the obelisk so far. And we'll see if we get anything else. Before we get started, just a couple pieces of house cleaning I'd like to do. First of all, as always, could you please share this video out? We'd really appreciate it. The more, the merrier as far as intention is concerned. That would be fantastic if you're able to do so. I would greatly appreciate it. Share it out. And then also, let's see here. A couple things. First of all, I just wanted to kind of point out to people, I always say all the networks that we're on, but I felt it would be easier if I do it this way and have a graphic. And this is, I'm asking everybody to please consider liking all of these pages. And I'm also putting them in the chat as well, so you can all like everything, because these are the folks who who support me, who make my show. Obviously, MN GhostBox, Free Spirited Paranormal Network, Buried Alive Paranormal Productions, the Paranormal United Network, Parallax, and also Things Network. All these wonderful folks allow me to do my show. So if you could please go and like their pages. Their links are in the comments. I put them in the comments. I'm going to put them in the comments of my personal profile page as well, for those of you who want that. Let's see here real fast. So that way, you know, everybody has the opportunity to do so if they want. Let's see here. What else do we got here? So we got that out of the way. So share it again. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry about that. So we got that out of the way. A week from tonight on GhostBox Radio, we're going to replay our episode Jenny Davis, who her and her mom run Enchanted Boutique. Yes, we just ran this episode, but I think it's a great Easter episode, and also talks about some stuff that's going on that's going to happen the week that this episode airs. So it gives you all a little bit of a note of what's coming up. And we talked a lot about paranormal adventures. We talk about metaphysical and paranormal bridging together. So please tune into that. That's going to be a week from today. Once again, my show this afternoon, which I was really, I mean, when the radio show started this afternoon, there's a lot of people who seemed like that they were in the chat and stuff, and then it just went away in the Facebook side of it. So that was really disappointing, because it was a paranormal chat show, you know, in terms of it's are just talking about the paranormal. So that would have been really fun to be able to do that. But, you know, it is what it is. But we'll be doing more of those. What else do we have going on here? Tuesday, I should be doing experimental sessions. And with experimental sessions, what I'm going to be doing is I think we're going to try to reach out to John Wilkes Booth, as one does, and see if we can get him to come through. I mean, we'll talk more on Tuesday about what happened uh, after we did the last experimental sessions. I don't want to talk about it now, only because I'm really concerned about mixing energies and whatnot. So if you want to know what happens, it's on my personal profile page, a video about it from a few days ago. But also I'll be talking about it on Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, once again, I just want to say that we ran our first episode last Wednesday with Char Savoy, talking about her night at the Vliska Axe Murder House, which would have been August 18th, 2011. That was really cool. That was a really fun, fun for us. I mean, it wasn't fun for her at the time it happened. So it was really interesting program to hear everything that happened, and a lot of great questions. We are still looking for people who are interested in taking part in this program with us. We're filling up the slots, but if you have a story of like a night, that one investigation from start to finish you'd like to share with us, reach out to me. Let me know. We can talk about it. We can talk about if it's a fit for the show or not, because we are very interested in doing more of these. They went over very well last week, so we're kind of excited about it. Yeah, it was okay. You're probably talking about Tuesday show. So I posted a video on Wednesday. That would make sense. So let's see, what else do we have going on here? Just kind of looking through comments here real fast. So other than that, I do want to say I saw Denise on here, and as always, I just want to remind folks to go over to savewaverlyhills.com. I also say it every time I do the radio show. I point them to the episode that I did with Ernie and Denise, and also you all know what's going on, but I think one of the things that keeps the movement moving is sharing out the URL. So if you want to share out this URL to everybody, I think that would be pretty fantastic, because it's gonna help people. I know the movement's picking up, and it's going well. It sounds like it's going very well. And I saw that you spent the weekend protesting. If I knew that, I think I would have come down there. If I knew that ahead of time, I really think I would have made the attempt to come on down there, because that seemed like a good thing. And I mean, I hope it all went well. I just saw the pictures and whatnot. So, and because I can't read, I didn't read any of the comments or anything. You're probably asking me how I read this. None of your business. You're going to be out there every weekend. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, goodness. Luckily, the weather's getting better, I think. Any tornadoes in the area? Because that's what I want to do. I want to go storm chasing. So I could do half storm chasing, half protesting. If you need me to charge something, if you need me to, go full steam ahead at something, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. Let's see here. What are we doing tonight? We're going to be, as Bridget says, I need to move to Kentucky. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, anything is possible, I think. I just got to get rid of about 2 tons of my ex-wife's stuff in this house, and then maybe that's what happens. Maybe make Linus. I'm looking over. I don't even know where Linus is at. He's done with me. But yeah, we can move out there and see what's. Char's moving out there. Well, everyone's just moving out there. Gonna have no friends left in Minnesota. Well, the one that's gone, I guess. All right. Let's see. Have a garage sale. Yes, that would be something. But unfortunately, no one can understand the scope of what I'm talking about. You wouldn't know. I mean, you wouldn't know. But Bridget's moving to Minnesota. Fantastic. Where are you moving to in Minnesota? Are you going up to Duluth? Or are you going to be down in the cities? I'm just curious what you're saying. Is that really magnetic? I mean, I'm feeling an opposite thing with me. It's not really drawing me to him. It's kind of drawing me away from life, really, from any sort of desire to live. So okay, where are we? We're starting a little late today, isn't it? Be happy to walk away from a horrid marriage. Well, probably not going to say that publicly. Let's see here. As far as on my page, Chuck, good to see you. Or Sticks, I guess. I learned something new this weekend. Kyle, thank you very much for joining me. And I was just on his and Sam's podcast on Saturday, Thresholds of Reality, and that was a fantastic conversation. And I'm hoping that we can be on there more. Because it was a great conversation. And Kyle, if you're still on here, Kyle had quite a bit of paranormal activity in his life, and I would love to have a medium. Of course, it's up to him. I'd love to have a medium talk with him, because there is it's something interesting with Kyle. It's something interesting with Kyle. I really think that it's a great conversation. Let's see, Duluth, hopefully, since I'm technically a student. That's what I was wondering about. I knew you were there. You'd like to move there, but because Illinois sucks. I think I should move to Florida. Boy, people just want me to move all over the place. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Suits, if you just I just follow him on things, and he had an amazing program tonight. So if you haven't done so yet, please go and check out what he does Sunday nights, 8:30 to 10. And it's a lot of inspirational and positive messages that he gives to a lot of people. And it'll be for you if you want it. It'll be for just in general. It's certainly some really positive stuff. And Seth just had a birthday, so a couple days ago, right? Or this last week at the very least, right? So happy birthday to you. I hope it went well. It looked like it was great. It looked like it was a great birthday after all. It looked like there was wrestling involved. So yeah, no positivity for you, Don. That's just how that works. I remember 40. That was a little while ago. That was some time ago, but we all live in hope. Bridget, Illinois does suck. Grew up just south of Chicago, moved to Louisville 11 years ago. So so you'll move out. Technically, I'm going to move in. Char's going to move in. Anyone else? I mean, maybe we should all just move to Louisville, and I don't know, start a commune. Anyone up for a commune? Anyone? Linus? Nope. All right. So moving on. Spirits, right? Tonight we're going to be reaching out to loved ones. Tuesday we'll be reaching out to John Wilkes Booth. If you love him, that's fine too. Seth says next week's show is all about getting better after trauma. Well, that's good. That's really good. Christy said that she's from Chicago too, South Side. Okay, and Denise says Ernie and Denise will buy land for everyone to join us. This is coming together quickly, isn't it? This is like really at one moment we're trying to figure out how to get a Facebook Live to work, and next minute we're all going to start a commune in Louisville, Kentucky. I mean, I'll have to admit, I really did not expect this today. I have to admit, this was not. I was not expecting this. So okay, Pamela also grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. Don just thinks we should all live in one great big house. And then Seth, today is the day my biological mom passed. I feel she is there. They're here. Okay. I mean, we can try to reach out to her too. Both as far as alive and our lives, Bruce. Bruce, you're going to have to come live with us too. Bruce, I met at a Doctor Who convention in January, Council Room, and we've been friends since, and I can't imagine him not moving to this commune with us. So we'll buy some acreage here. Everyone can move to, and we'll call it Paranormal Paradise. I'll be the exalted ruler. Wow. Yeah. Everyone, this is your ruler. This is your ruler. He looks like he's part of an Icy Hot commercial, right? Where he kind of starts jiggling the shoulders. Icy hot, icy hot. Oh goodness. Annette just doesn't want to live with anyone. Build my own pallet home. I don't blame you. It's kind of getting out of control. Too much spirit in one house. We all can commune with the spirits together if we had lived in one big house. Isn't the earth one big house though? Really? I mean, come on, right? I see the numbers of this live dwindling rapidly. I have no idea why that could possibly be. Okay, so we're going to take some water and then we're going to get started here, right? Have you set your intentions of who you want to talk to tonight? Oh, for God's sake. So set your intentions, who you want to talk to, who do you want us to reach out to? We're going to try to do so. Obviously no guarantee of getting spirits, but we'll do our best. And thanks, Chuck. I'm just going to throw this into the chat. This is where Thresholds of Reality podcast is located if you want to watch. And then let's do a let's get things moving here, right? Because I was late, we're starting late. Let's get going here. Start with protection. Relax. I'm waiting for the REM pod to go off because it went off earlier, like before I started the first live. So it's just very interesting that, we haven't heard a peep from anything for quite some time. So I'm hoping that we'll get something. The bell's not moving or anything. But here's something else, folks. Remember last week that those cat balls were moving like crazy. They were moving like crazy, and moving, I guess, lighting up is the right word for it. And now, I'm talking and whatnot, and they're not moving at all. So it's super, super interesting to me. It's over 100 years old. And thank you for joining me, by the way. So protection. And for those of you who are new to me, we do protection to try to make sure that we are protecting ourselves from the communication coming in. We only want spirits of love and light. We only want spirits of love and above. But sometimes things come through that we're not expecting, and we don't want to be caught off guard with that. So I do a simple protection ritual. A lot of you have your own way of protecting yourselves. That's how it works. We do everything our own way. Some of you don't want to do protection at all. That is up to you. That is completely up to how you do things. But I'm going to start protection. You all join in if you want, or do your own thing. But it starts at the heart. And what we're thinking of is our loved ones. We're thinking of the ones who have passed, our family, plus your own good intentions. What we're looking for is we want to communicate to spirits of love and light, love and above, any spirits that are connected to family. We're asking you to come forward because we want to talk to you tonight. If you want to talk to anybody watching, you can just say their name and we will do our best to connect you to. So please feel free to talk to us. If you are not attached to family here, you may still talk to us as much as you want. Starts with some white light, and just imagine the white light getting bigger and bigger. And what is that white light? That is protection. That's like armor. And it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And what you're feeling, you might even be feeling it right now, the energy, the positive energy kind of taking over. Is your arms tingling? If they're not tingling, that's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. It depends on each individual person. But feel free to let that energy absorb because it's there to help. Greg, it was good seeing you. I'm actually surprised to see you. We'll talk this week. Um, and so the energy has taken over your body. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that energy and we're going to push it. And I like to push it because it I'm going to want to cover the entire house. The people who are here that aren't taking part in this, I don't want to be blindsided. My cat, all that stuff. I just, I'd like to believe that that is a little bit of extra protection that helps them. Okay. And so that is what we're going to do. And this is just going to be a night where we talk to our relatives or anyone who has to come through. So once again, spirits, just to say, my name is Greg Bakken, and I'm asking you to reach out to us, talk to us, use me as a conduit. Come through me, talk to me, and come out. Your voice can come out through the speaker, okay? And what we want to hear is from our relatives, from our loved ones, friends who have passed. If you're not connected with us anyway, you could still talk to us as long as you mean no harm. I also want to point out other ways that you can talk to us beyond just this. You can come over here. You can go over, touch that. You can touch this flashlight and it will go off. You can touch these two balls and they will light up for you. You can talk to us through here. As you can see, words have already come up. Also, you can move the bell. There's a lot of ways that you can talk to us tonight. And I'm hoping that you take advantage of that, okay? Because we really, really want to hear from you. So with that said and done, let's talk to spirit. Once again, as usual, no guarantee of a response, but hopefully we will get something. Also, if you want to reach out to Aunt Jean or Uncle Henry or something like that, and they don't come through, please remember, it's not because they don't love you. I've seen this before where people like, well, my uncle never did like me. No, it's not because of that. We just don't know what it takes for spirit to communicate with us. So be patient. If we don't get someone tonight and we're trying to, we will definitely try another session. Okay. So just know that. Let's see here. And I'm curious, Melissa, what do you mean by that? Hopefully it's a good thing. Let's turn on the box. New batteries tonight. It's a big night. New batteries for the spirit box. Can you even handle it? Hello. Let's turn it up. Hello. Once again, my name is Greg. How are you? How are you today? Almost sound like the name. Full sentence. Can you all hear this all right? It does need to be louder. With the new batteries, I had to reset. I can understand that. I feel like that was a very familiar name. Good. Fantastic. Sarah, was that you from Waverly Hills? Can you come through, please? Before I move on, do you want to say hi to Ernie and Denise? They're here. Perhaps they want to understand more about why my live went down. Sarah, if you want us to circle back to you, can you just do this for me? Okay, and we'll know that's you. Or if you want to talk, I know your voice. All right, Shannon. Miss Shannon, you'd like to hear from your husband. Oh my. Did you hear that? What did you all hear that as? What did the captions come up as with that? That's pretty interesting. That's really interesting. We're trying to reach out to Shannon's husband, David. I'll do my best for you. If we don't get him, we'll try again sometime. David, your wife Shannon wants to hear your voice. Can you say hello to us, please?
Sure.
Can you say hello to your wife Shannon, please? Or say her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Just so that we know that you're here, could you say Shannon's name, please? Could you say Shannon for us, please? Thank you. So David, we're not going to hear from you. Is it easier for you to use a device? Sorry, is it easier for you to use a device on the table to let Shannon know that you are here? Well, David, I know that you check. I know you check in on your wife, right? You're checking in on her. If you're able to, could you carefully give her a hug? Don't scare her, but let her know that you're there. Give her some of that good energy. Something else. We hear you. Can you try to speak a little bit clearer for us, please? I'm sure it's not easy, but would love to hear what you have to say because it's important. You almost sound like take your time. Like a man said, take your time. Now, Charlie, sound like F you. Who's Charlie? Interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. Oh, that's right. Tina and Charlie. Sarah, did you say Charlie's name?
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from? Did you hear that? Where did you come from? Male voice. If you're asking me, I come from the Twin Cities, Minnesota. Where do you come from? Down there. I'm liking this. Amanda, do you want us to try Grandpa Eddie? And Seth, if you're still here, do you want us to try your mom? It's the anniversary of her passing. And, well, it's just clearer, right? It's just a little bit clearer. Huh. Then, of course, Joshua brought up a good point, too, isn't Charlie the doll that we had here? That could be. All right, let's try this, Amanda. Whoa, look at that. Well, thank you for that. Can I be demon? I don't like demon. Can I get a name of who turned on that ball for me, please? Can you tell me who did that? Who turned on that ball? Can you give me your name? Sound like laughter. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's crazy. All right. Thing hasn't gone off all night. Let's change gears here a little bit. Amanda has been very patient with us trying to reach out to Grandpa Eddie. Grandpa Eddie it's been, if I recall, anniversary, was it his birthday or anniversary of his passing? Sorry, they're two very different things, so I do apologize for that. Anyway, Grandpa Eddie, are you here? Are you here for us, Grandpa Eddie? Are you here for Amanda? Nice to meet you too. Thank you very much. See, now I think it might be my voice setting that off, even though it wasn't before. plus in between of that is living. Anniversary is passive. Okay, I might take the ball out. It's becoming unreliable. That was very nice. If someone keeps turning this one on, can you turn this one on instead? Can you turn on the other ball for me, please, and not that one? Can you turn on the other ball for me, please? Grandpa Eddie, are you here? Are you here for Amanda?
Sorry.
Grandpa Eddie, is there any way we can hear from you? Amanda would really love to hear from you. I understand it's the passing or the anniversary of your passing. You know you're missed, right? You know that your granddaughter misses you, your whole family misses you. She's right here. She can hear you. She can hear you right now. What would you like to say to her? She can hear you right now. Or you can have something on the table go off if you want.
That's 4.
Can you say her name? Or you can turn on a light. That's fine too. It's so interesting. Okay, enough of that. It's so interesting because last week I felt like we hit everybody who was asking for someone to come through. And this week, I'm not sure we're really hitting anybody apart from some interesting, and apart from Sarah. So that ball I took off the table, it seems to be going from my voice, and so I don't want us to have a false positive. But Grandpa Eddie, can you turn this one on for me? Can you turn this one on for Amanda? Not even for me, for Amanda. It's on. Someone just said it's on. No, it's not. It might be on, but I need you to move it a little bit so it lights up. Can you do that for me, please? Right? I mean, this shows the kind of week I'm having. I'm even arguing with the ghosts. I'm arguing with the spirits. Now everyone's giving me hassle around here. What, Daddy? Don't tease me. Did he say don't tease me? Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that to be his voice. Yep, heard. Let's see here. Her daddy. Yeah. Maybe there's somebody speaking on his behalf.
Do that.
You can do that.
Today.
Anne is asking if the light ball is actually working. It should be, but let's check.
Wait.
All right. That first ball is too easy. The second one is a bit of a tough customer. All right, relax. Warning you about your health. Take heed. Let's see. Thursday for cancer. Oh no. Yes, definitely. Take care of your health. All right, let's try. I'm sure, as you know, since you've been doing spirit box work, that if he doesn't light up, hear that woman's voice. If he doesn't light it up, there's probably a reason why he can't. David, for Melissa,
Thank you.
for Melissa, can you light that up for me? Can you light up this device right here with the antenna, the REM pod? Can you please touch it, go near it, so the lights will light up? Joshua said he thought he heard a sneeze and a bless you from a male. That's interesting, huh? David, can you come to the box, perhaps, instead, for Melissa? You hear that? I love her. Did you hear that? I love her. Did that show up in the captions like that? I heard I love her. Melissa, does that resonate? I love you. I heard I love her. Like, I love her. That's pretty cool. Yay, we got one. Good. Thank you, David. Can you feel the warmth, Melissa? I can feel the warmth. Ooh. He has something for you, doesn't he? And I have something for all of you. All right. We brought Spirit Cat in now. For those of you who don't know, this is Linus. Spirit, who is this? Look at them acting like they don't know your name. Every last bit of arm strength lifting that one up. Did you like seeing Linus? Would you like to have a kitty cat like Linus? Actually, don't. You don't want Linus. We leave Linus right here. What went off over here? Was it the Linus detector? I think it was the Linus detector. Oh, how cute. Oh, it did. Thank you. Thank you. It did go off. Of course, Shell picks it up. She has like eagle eyes somehow. Let's see. Stay. The Ovilus said stay, which is what he's doing right now. Aren't you? You're a weirdo. Well, maybe it's the same person who has said your grandpa's name. I was talking about my sister Kim and the day that she had her accident. She's come through before. Maybe we can ask if she's around. Of course we can. I'll do my best for you. I think she just came through. Hi, Kim. It's Greg. Your sister would love to hear from you. Kim, are you here? Could you either light something up or come through the spirit box, please? Angel what? Kind of sounded like angel sauce, but I don't think that's what was said. That's a great name for a band, though, isn't it? Angel Sauce. Kim, I know your sister would love to hear from you, but I would love to hear from you. You've come through before. We've talked before. No, Kim? Which is fine, because we'll try another time to reach you. We know you're around. We know that you watch over her. Not real. Who's not real? Female said not real. Who could that be, you know? Something in my eye. All right, a couple more to come through. Let's see if we can help in any way. Would Angel Soft be a Christian rock band? Well, I didn't say Angel Soft. I said Angel Sauce. I can understand why you think I said Angel Soft, but Angel Sauce is what I said, actually, what I thought I heard. Either of them are ridiculous, but yeah. Now, Virginia, I think we got Carlos before, right? Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
You can get me?
No.
Carlos, can you come through for Parmesan? I'm guessing that's radio, or is that the opening act for Angel Sauce? Parmesan, the band. Carlos, your wife Virginia would love to hear from you. Are you here? to talk to her, please? Carlos, can you say something, anything?
Where's that up?
Can you say your wife's name? Kind of felt like you might have just come through. Can you say your wife's name, please, so that she can hear it? She's right here. She can hear it. That was two voices talking over each other. That was cool. I like to think when they started talking over each other, like, oh no, I'm sorry. No, you first. As I talk over them. Carlos, I think we had you. But I don't. Can you come through a little bit clearer for me, please? You know, Virginia, I want to say that maybe we didn't get Carlos. I know that we've asked for him. Maybe we haven't got him yet. Can you remind me? Sounds like a female just said his name. Sponsored by Might Be Radio, right? Right? You know what's about down there, don't you? You got a little face, don't you? Yeah, you do. So I wasn't the only one that heard that. Okay. I can do my best. Yeah, I thought I heard it. It was really fast too, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's see, where were we? Brad. Is that Scott's name? So I know that this is emotional for you. I'll do my best. Like I keep saying, if she doesn't come through, there's probably a good reason for it. And we could try again some other time. All right? I'd like to reach out to Justice. Your Uncle Brad would really want to hear from you. Feels like the energy is ramping when I brought up her name. Justice, is there a way that you could say hello to us, please? Your uncle would love to hear your voice. This woman just said it's simple, or something like that. Justice, is that you?
Hey.
All right, I'd like to leave it open for just Justice to talk to us, please. You just heard from Leonard Nimoy? Justice, every time I say your name, I get energy. Can you let go of me and say something?
Thousand count.
Now we've gotten a number of females come through here. I don't know her age. I don't know if she was very young. But Justice, if you've come through and I've missed you, I apologize. But also, you feel free to turn something on this table. Oh, we had another word that came through. She was 20. Did any of those voices sound like her at all? Even if it didn't make sense, did any of them sound like her? If they didn't, that's fine. But I'm just trying to get a gauge if we were even close to picking her up.
No problem.
No problem. You thought you heard Leonard Nimoy's voice? No? Okay. Because every time I think of her, every time I think about reaching out to her, I get energy. Justice, are you able to come through for us? One more. Give me a second. I'm not going to reach out to Leonard Nimoy, but are you asking because it's like an anniversary of his death? He passed in April, didn't he? You know, the thing is also requesting to talk to Leonard Nimoy. It doesn't make sense to do it around this time, only because they might say his name on radio anyway, because he's such a prolific actor, and it's like, you know, they bring up the anniversary of his death, and if it comes through the radio, we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's Leonard Nimoy, but it might just be someone just talking about the anniversary of his passing. Let's see. Just looking to see. All right, there we go. All right, Don, let's see what we can do. Your stepdad, Mike. So sorry for your loss. Just gonna throw it out there for Justice, though. This box right here will have your name in it. Can you put your name up on the screen for us? Okay. Female, like to find. Yes, to find your name. The word justice will be in there already. Can you look it up? Can you see if your name is there? And can you put it on the screen for us so we can see it? Please. If you're having trouble talking to us through here, maybe this is the way to do it. I know it's gonna have your name. Whoops, sorry. For Dawn, I am looking for Mike.
Evening.
Evening. I heard Mike. I got Linus for all over me. Can you come through? Can you come through for us, please, Mike? I mean, it sounds like you may have already, but I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So 11:11, folks, make your wish. Leonard Nimoy passed in February? I thought it was April. Mike would really love to hear from you. Don would really like to hear from you.
And
So sure, plenty of time to get your wish ready. Email say hi, Brad. Well, you can definitely Brad, you can go back and listen too. So Mike, you're not going to come through? Be quiet.
I had him.
Who are you? Who is that? All right. Mike, we're going to get you sometime, okay? Somebody's heard that they heard your name. So we're going to try for you again some other time, okay? Sarah, too, Denise Pack, she pointed out my broken foot last year. Oh, how interesting. Though Sarah, I personally feel like I can always hear her voice. Like, I mean, she's very distinctive. All right, let's see if we can cross some spirits over. This is where I need your intention, folks. Let's see what we can do. For any spirits who would like to cross over, we're going to try this now, okay? I'm going to try to cross you over if you want to do it. I'm going to open up some light for you. Did you say good job? So at the end, there is light, and you just follow the path towards it. Do you all see the light? Do you all see the light? I need you to respond to me. You just walk through it. If you're concerned that you're going to be judged once you walk through it, all you're going to find are people that's going to help you, okay? You don't have anything to be afraid of, just a little bit. If you're concerned and they're like just a little bit, you see the light. Cross over. I can't. Yes, you can. You don't, unless you don't want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. We're not forcing anyone to. It's just that if you're afraid of being judged once you cross, you don't have to worry about that. You will be fine, okay? So cross, please. And Justice, if you haven't crossed yet, please do so. I feel like your energy is really strong. Did you all cross? Were you all able to do so? It's over. Cool. Does everyone cross who wants to cross? I think we're going to call it good. We're going to shut this session down. All right. We'll talk to you later, okay? We're going to shut this session down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You know, I just don't think we got how would you know? How would I know about what? I have we've had sessions that, I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming through there, but it didn't feel as defined as it has in some other times. So that's, obviously it's how it works, but and thank you very much. I really appreciate that. But I just don't know if we, I mean, I think we got some of the folks that we've been asking for, but I wish it was a little bit clearer. So that's something that we will continue to work on and talk about. So before everyone goes, let's just do this. Yeah. Do you think people will be judged? Just a question. I mean, it's an open forum. However because that's the thing. It's like there's a lot of different ideas and how it works. So, oh well, I'm glad that you heard everything very clearly. That's very nice. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate it. For those who are still around, know that let's just say that the session is over. Spirits are not allowed to follow us or communicate with us until we open up the next session, unless, of course, you are a relative or loved one. I think that would be okay to do so. But if you are just lingering, please don't bother us. There's plenty of places for you to go. I think it all is a part of faith of some kind. May not be in the traditional sense, but I think it's faith of that you're going to be all right. Yeah, well, that would be great. That's communication, but we've actually had some crossovers where there was one who was a farmer back over at the Palmer House, who actually in Sauk Center, and he had accidentally, because we had a medium help, and they were validating through the box, and he accidentally had ended up. I mean, okay, how did this happen? Is this something like an argument and he got out of control and his wife went tumbling down the stairs? And he stuck around after she died. He stuck around in the ether for many, 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 many years because he was afraid he was going to be judged and that it wasn't going to go well. And what we ended up getting through the spirit box, we got him. And when we got a woman saying, I forgive you. And at that point, he crossed. So that is why I believe you don't get judged. So that's my take on it, at least. Let's see here. Yeah, I think so. I think so. It was still a good question, Annette. And I'm glad you asked. And everyone has a different opinion too of how it works. As I think it's very clear, what I say here is not, forgive the term, gospel. It's just how I think it goes, and everyone should have questions and have their own opinion on things and how it works. Ernie asked Sarah why she wasn't in heaven, and she said, "This is heaven." Honestly, this is heaven. Are you kidding me? All right. I'm glad I have props. She loved Waverly and working with the children. Yes, she did. So anyway, just real fast before everyone goes again. Once again, I would like to remind folks, please support the networks that are showing me. You can do so. Here are all the places. I put all the links in the comments at the beginning of the show. If you could go and like them, to MN GhostBox, Free Spirited Paranormal Network, Buried Alive Paranormal Productions, the Paranormal United Network, Things Network. These are all wonderful people, wonderful places. I am so thrilled that they let me call this their home, my home. Please go support them. I would really appreciate that very much. Also, Sunday night, GhostBox Radio with me at Chana Boutique. We're going to have Jenny Davis on. This is a repeat of an episode just a week or so ago, but it's a good episode. Please check it out. And it's Easter, so we'll do that Easter. We got to do something special for Easter. I'm planning on going live. I'm not planning on taking Easter off. Do we try reaching out to the big guy? Should we try doing that? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to turn this into something that would offend anybody, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. So I mean, we could. It's something to think about. Try to do something else, and maybe it's angels again. For all I know, maybe we talk to angels. Oh, Jill and I are in the same wavelength. I just feel like that is something that we can do. Aren't they all good episodes? You tell me, Shal. You tell me if they're all good episodes. Oh, you're so kind. I don't know if all the networks do stars or not. I don't know how they do it, but you know what? Just you saying that makes me feel very happy. Thank you so much for saying that. Let's see. Anyone else? Looking at some more of the comments on my page. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for giving me the gift of your time as we try to reach out to spirits. And you know what? Let's Tuesday. I forgot to talk about Tuesday. Join me. Let's try to reach out to John Wilkes Booth. Let's see if he'll talk to us. If not, it'll be a very long night. But we'll see what happens. And other than that, thank you all very much. I appreciate it. If you want to also follow me, you can go to my personal profile page, send me a friend request, or you can also follow me, but sending me a friend request works just fine as well. And we'll just stay in touch, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll either see you Tuesday or Sunday evening. So take care, everybody, and we will talk later. Have a great week.